How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine as we get into episode number 7, which I've really enjoyed the show so far. It's been an impeccable 6 episodes and has kind of filled the void with The Good Place in a sense. I mean, The Good Place has been a really, really remarkable show, but I feel like this is a very, very suitable replacement of sorts because these past 6 episodes have been stellar. Especially with the last episode, it was a Halloween-esque episode, hence why I'm, I guess, dressing as Spider-Man today in reference to last week, as I expressed my disappointment about reacting to that episode a week earlier. But yeah, not just that though, but we had a very, very amazing plot going on with Jake trying to claim the medal that Holt had secured. And it was just really great to see the execution play out with Holt thinking he had the high ground essentially, and Jake using all the foils to his advantage after the pact he made with the group. So yeah, it was a really, really nice revelation, and it was a really incredible episode. And like I said, with last week, I feel like this might have Holt gained some admiration for Jake, because as I've said time and time and again, it's not like Jake is a dumbass. He is very intellectual and at times call for it. It's just that he has that, of course, immature attitude. So yeah, but he is a very, very intellectual person, and I think last week's episode really, really solidified it. So especially with how Holt's character is, he is a tough character to break, and yeah, I think Jake really, really hit the landing last week, especially with the pact he made with his group. So yeah, but yeah, why don't we get into this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? This is episode 7 of season 1. I can't do it because I'm in the Spider-Man costume. Let's go.
And he only stole diamonds, nothing over 2 carats.
Yeah, exactly. How'd you know?
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
I'm
just kidding. I need a lot more information, but that would have been a great exit line, right? Crime checks aren't done yet, but I'm 100%
He was just trying to
sure
steal the scene.
What kind of been, so we have to let him go. You just started the clock.
Time to deadline. I love that.
This emergency meeting.
Damn, Amy.
Big date tonight. How do I look?
Well, I think you look... Sorry, that was supposed to be a cat call. I don't know how this works.
If it isn't Joe Peralta,
That's it. You're under arrest. Case closed.
You arrested him because he took the piss out of your name?
Opens the department up to a lawsuit. So cancel your plans. We're here until this is over.
Damn it, Peralta.
On brand for
I
Jake.
know everyone's mad at Peralta for ruining their weekend.
But
That was it. I was just demonstrating for Detective Peralta what a fact is.
How are you?
25 minutes of sleep chin-ups on muscle memory alone. Tired
How?
still gets after.
I don't even like food.
What?
Who's Rosa? You're the scared one.
Planning your strategy?
no, I'm just making funny faces at him. This mirrored glass is awesome. It straight up works.
You got the wrong guy.
All right, not ready to confess? Fine by me. I got all the time in the world.
No.
Well, actually, you've
have
got
48 hours.
Yeah.
So, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Just let anyone crash at your place.
You people already know too much about me.
I know exactly 3 facts about you, and one of them is that you won't let any of us crash at your place.
Is that a
And
nightcap?
that's how it will remain, okay?
T-shirt for my fat face.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Oh shit.
Bye.
Didn't work.
I'm scared.
You did not work.
Ooh, nearly less than a day.
Everyone else go. I feel better.
How did you do that?
Well, you only have one friend, Kylie, and she has 7 male coworkers. Goatee.
I was gonna say, is he on her Facebook profile?
And devil tattoo, goatee. Leaving Luke, as the only viable option.
Well, he's nice.
Damn.
And he uses proper punctuation.
Charles could try them and tell us which one is better. How fun is that?
Poor Boyle's being shoved into a corner.
Yum, yummy.
Got a second, Captain? I've got these overtime forms for you to see. Are you stifling a yawn?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he holding back
I'm sorry.
tiredness?
I'm fine.
Oh.
I'll fill this out. I just need you to...
And by that, of course, I mean throw your glasses in the garbage, then get laser surgery, then recuperate, and she left
She's-
the room.
Those glasses suit her.
It's all right. 6 out of 12.
Oh, 12, why?
For the 12 components of food satisfaction, salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami, odor, sound.
Sound. Come on, Charles. Try her nasty.
You have to absorb the crunches, like,
You can't just have one guy try one pie from each place.
yeah, you have to have a
Everybody
varied
needs to
opinion.
try all the pies from both places. We're gonna be here a while.
Oh, I love how they're
Card
just
statement.
detracting
You were
from
parking
this
meter 2 blocks from the
situation
jewelry store an hour before the
to
robbery.
eat a pie.
Oh no.
Oh, come on. Why is there pie here?
That's not good.
Who leaves a pie on a chair?
Colleague and friend.
Shut up, Peralta.
Yep.
I want to say that kind of looks like a lip,
Looking good for
you
Flatbush
know,
Diner.
you got the lipstick on, yeah.
Everything's great with my wife. It's just my brother-in-law's in town, and we do not get along.
So he's avoiding
Thinks I'm a
him.
weakling. You? Let me get
Wow!
I can. If I see the lights on in here, I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
I love that from Holt. I love that protective
Friday
vibe.
night arrest. I was in the Poconos with my wife. You ruined my entire weekend.
Get in line, because that's their attitude. Get your own attitude.
He has an alibi.
Oh, I love the saltwater taffy down there. Scully loves the saltwater taffy down there.
Oh, Peralta's going. Go, Peralta.
Look, I know I caused this problem, but I can fix it. We just got some new security footage in. Let me stay here and go through it. I'm gonna prove that Whitman was
I
at the
mean,
scene
he
of the
made
crime,
his bed,
even
so
if
he
it
has to
kills me.
lie in it, right?
This is killing me.
Good. Die.
No. I'm sorry about the whole pie blow-up thing. You're right. The Flatbush Diner pie is awful.
Thank you.
It's just...
I was gonna say, it did
want
seem
those
like he
like me.
was wanting to vomit.
All right, do whatever you want, but most women don't really like it when dudes lie to them.
Be
Except for
honest.
Me, but I'm wired to thrive on dysfunction.
Jesse.
So romantic.
Hey, guys. Hey. Yeah, there's good news and there's bad news.
Oh,
The bad
goodness.
news is my saltwater taffy place was closed.
And the good news?
Whitman's alibi checked
Bad
out.
news.
Security footage from Torque shows he was there.
That's not good news. That's bad news.
Right. That is bad news. Sorry, it's on
In the secret pocket of your purse, okay? They're expired.
How do you know it's in my purse?
I need a concealer for a zit. Plus, you know, spent so much time
Well, at
together
least
here, I
he,
everything
you
about
know,
everyone.
owned up to
Hitchcock went
his
bald at
errors.
15. Scully used to date Hitchcock's wife. Charles has a bike with a little basket on the front. How else would you carry baguettes? And Rosa has a shower in her apartment. I think. I got nothing on her.
Good. Well, I
Stay
guess
that
we did
way.
just spend 40.
An Earth guy, and definitely not the picture I meant to show you. But take a look at this. That's right. It's you and your old cellmate, Marcus Cole. And here he is
Oh!
again, outside the jewelry store. Two of you planned this together in prison. You taught him your MO. He pulled off the
Maybe,
robbery,
unless he's
you got yourself
stretching.
an alibi, and you split the loot. Oh man, I can't believe he caught us. Of course he did. Peralta is the best. Oh, thanks.
Is the best pie in New York City. Apple from Argos Bakery, founded 1910. Recipe
played the both.
unchanged. Taste it.
Damn it, this is amazing. This pie is so good, I hate it.
You just graduated pie school, bitches. Sorry I said bitches. I'm just really worked.
Oh, it's just you. The SWAT team is on another call, so you'll have to do it alone. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make dinner tonight. I know. Do you think? Do you think?
Oh! There we go. Halt! What a...
I haven't downloaded you some whale songs. Oh,
Oh, look at these two! Oh. So yeah, really solid stuff with this episode. There were quite a few links to the last episode with this episode, especially with Jake seemingly solving the situation regarding what he was tasked with. Of course, last week it was trying to upstage Holt in some manner with the medal, of course, and Holt tried to keep throwing curveballs out, Jake taking that to his advantage. And I noticed coming out of this episode when everyone was free to do what they were wanted, now that Jake solved the thing, there was this kind of pact that was made with Jake and the rest of the group. He said he will take an extra shift due to the fact that they kind of helped him out as well, and he kind of owed them one in a sense. So yeah, apart from Amy, because he already paid his debt by rearranging the date. So yeah, I kind of do ship them so bad. Like, I feel like they have a very, very great atmosphere between the pair. Like, it can go in the direction of them dating at some point if things do not pan out well for Amy, or it can go to the direction where things do pan out well for her. But I could see something like that happening where Amy can find potentially someone who can, I don't know, kind of irate Jake. Maybe they will do that, and then maybe at some point them two can become a thing, because I do feel like they've got great chemistry with each other. But I feel like whether they could become a potential couple or whether they're just like best friends, they do have that atmosphere where they just clash, and it's just really, really amazing and adorable at the same time, but it's really, really fun stuff to see. So yeah, but I really liked how he did arrange that date, I guess, because of the fact that I feel like, of course, there is a banterous relationship between the pair, but he does have that sympathy for Amy. He wants, like, you see him making these quips about who Amy decides to date with, but I think deep down, he does care for her and he wants the best for her. So he's just worried that that Amy's just going to be with someone who's not going to treat her right. And there's that kind of overprotectiveness there in a sense. So yeah, I feel like deep down he is wanting Amy to just be happy, but there is this kind of overprotective nature, and I feel like that stems from the fact that he might have some attraction. Like, there's been signs throughout the past 7 episodes that he's had some kind of attractions. I mean, earlier in this episode when Amy came in with that dress, he played the wrong sound, but I feel like there was a little bit of a sprinkle of a hint about them two potentially becoming a thing when they had that discussion about how, there are those standards that should be set and whatnot regarding Amy and who she should potentially date. And I feel like they are slowly planting the seeds between Jake and Amy. I don't know, but I can see them two being a thing. So yeah, but I really loved their chemistry. And again, the rotation of character interactions in this episode was really, really great, especially with Holt and Terry. I really loved the dynamic there, especially the end piece where Holt really set Terry up in front of his brother-in-law, and his brother-in-law was just impressed, like, holy dang. And you had Terry being worried, and as I've said before, just after I finished recording this reaction, there is, of course, that anxiety when it comes to family in Terry's mind. I mean, obviously, there is that nature about being there for his children, and he's worried about taking his job. Like, there's been Holt time and again saying, you could be great out there. And then there's Terry holding back a bit of that desire because he wants to be there for his children. So there's that anxiety when it comes to family for Terry. And that was showcased in this episode when his brother tried to kind of assert dominance in front of him. We had that moment where he was trying to open the pickles, wasn't it? And then his arm was like reaching over the fridge, and you could see the height difference as well. And you saw him trying to avoid him, like he slept in the prison and, not the prison, the precinct. And I love that moment where he just fell asleep when he was pushing himself up, and Yeah, it was just really, really great. But I really liked the atmosphere of Holt being there for Terry, not just in terms of sticking up for him, but noticing that he was tired. I just love the moment where he was pulling those faces in terms of trying to resist the yawn, and it was just so gold. But I do like the fact that Holt was there for Terry, so that is a real great move. So yeah, and I also loved the whole moment with Gina, Boyle, and yeah, like it was just really great to see Rosa and Gina just go at it in terms of what pie's the best. Jake played both parties though, especially in the end, bringing in his own pie and just impressing them because of course they were trying to get Boyle to try both pies out, which one's the best. And I loved how, of course, them being held back, that was sidetracked to, okay, which pie is the best. And there is that bullied atmosphere with Boyle, like he's tried to be backed up into a corner, but he outplays them by bringing in his own pie and just impressing both of them. But what I did like was, because I don't know if it was me or if there was just a little bit of attention to detail in some sense, but yeah, Boyle looked like he was nearly about to barf when he tried Gina's pie. Not Gina, Rosa's pie, should I say. Yeah, he obviously played it off because of the fact that there's that attraction to Rosa, but also he did condescend Gina's pie, but obviously it's to lull that vibe in with Gina, and because he doesn't want to, of course, express those honest thoughts with Rosa because likes her. So yeah, so I really loved a lot of the connectivity in this episode, as well as the whole thing with the guy that Jake arrested, especially with the fact that he said Joke Peralta, which was really, really great. A great play on words, and I just really loved how that was the line. I mean, there was those suspicions, but that was the line that was crossed. And of course, Jake, like I said, the guy has an immature attitude, and you just want to slap him at times, but he, big brain energy does work at time to time, so yeah. And it seemingly did at the end, so although obviously it was a bit more of a stretch compared to last week where everything was mapped out in really beautiful detail, especially with the connectivity he had with the group. So yeah, but it's still really, really fun stuff to see. But yeah, I loved this episode. Pretty great stuff. Pretty great concept as well, like having a time limit to have Jake be able to find something that will lock the guy away. Otherwise he will go free. But also a very, very great episode in terms of connectivity as well. So, yeah. But I loved this episode. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!